Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing another look for you. This one is inspired by the Dior Autumn Winter 2010/11 Couture show. So like the Dior Couture shows are always crazy makeup. This year it's not exactly wearable, but it's not as crazy as it has been in previous years. So the models have their hair up in big crazy buns, and it's a very geometric eye with a really bright colour. So I'll try and put a link into some pictures for you. But to start off, the skin is matte and flawless, and there's not a whole lot of colour on the skin either. So I'm going to use my Studio Fix Fluid in NC15 because it's a very pale skin. Like usually autumn winter embraces the pale, thank God. So I'm going to use my palest of pale foundations. And I'm using my MAC 190 brush to put that on with. I'm having a bad week for breakouts down on my chin, so I'll be piling on the concealer now in a second. I'm going to go over that foundation with a bit of the MAC Select Cover Up concealer in NC20, I think. So usually the Studio Fix Fluid is more than enough coverage for most people, but just because this is a catwalk inspired look and the skin is so flawless and I'm so freckly, I'm just going to go over the centre of my face with that concealer just to try and make it a bit more flawless. And I'm using my MAC 224 brush to put that on. And I'll just bring that under my eyes a little bit as well. And I'm going to set that with some powder. I'm going to use the Benfit Hello Flawless powder in Champagne. That's the front of it there. This is like it's a powder foundation, so for every day you probably wouldn't want to use it over a foundation because it's quite heavy coverage that way, but for something like this it's perfect. And then on the cheeks I'm just going to do a little bit of a contour, nothing too major, and I'm going to use Harmony by MAC, which is a taupey kind of brown. Before I start the brows, I'm just going to run a little bit of highbrow, the Benefit Highbrow Pencil, along my waterline, just to give it time to kind of melt in and settle for a few minutes before I do anything else. I'm going to put quite a generous amount on. I'm going to take my 224 brush, yes 224, and just smudge it in. Actually, I'm going to take my finger. So you have something like that. Now the brows are a really important part of this look, as all my favourite looks are. So it's a really lifted brow, like really lifted. Using my 263 angle brush from MAC, which is exactly the same as the 266 but synthetic hair, and I think Cork eyeshadow from MAC, which is this colour. I'll start drawing the brow in. I'm going to go back in with a bit of concealer after I'm finished and just try and kind of erase my actual brow there. That's the kind of shape we're going for. And I'm going to go back with my 242 brush and some concealer. I just have one of the Studio Finish concealers. This is NW20. If you have a lot of hair there, you could probably just use a Pritt stick or something like that. There's loads of videos on YouTube on how to erase your brows. Do that kind of a thing first and then draw in your brow, or even just erase the end of your brow first and then draw in this. I don't have a whole lot of hair though, so it doesn't really matter too much. Now, so that's the brows done, so onto the eyes. Now in this particular show, the models all had variations of a look. The one I'm doing is just one colour, orange, in a geometric shape on the eye. Some of them have a few different colours. I'm just going to go with the orange one. The colour I am using to do this is Rule by MAC, which is this colour. It's not the brightest orange they do, but it'll do. First, actually, I'm going to pop on a little bit of Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm going to just use my 242 brush to put that on with. Okay, Painterly is on. So now I'm going to take the MAC eyeshadow Rule on my 263 brush again. Okay. Okay. This should be interesting. So the line goes, it's like a straight line across and up, a straight line down, and then back. To make the line against your nose appear straight, you have to make it a little bit concave to appear to, you have to make the line go in against your nose as opposed to come out. Even if you did a perfectly straight line, just because of the shape of your nose, it will appear to go around. Whereas if you do a line, like if you can see the way I have the line there now, kind of curved in a little bit. When you look straight on, it appears straight-ish. Maybe you can see if I go this way. Okay, Now I'm going to take my MAC 239 brush with the Rule eyeshadow and start packing it on to fill in the lines. That is the kind of shape we're going for. Now there is black liquid liner as well. I'm going to use my Clinique gel liner. And then a bit of mascara only on the top lashes. I'm using MAC Opulash. And when I concentrate the mascara more in the outer corner of the eye. And that's pretty much the eye. There's not a whole lot to it, it's more the shape and the colour. So I'm going to do the other eye, then come back and we do lips. Now, so that is the eyes done. I'm not sure exactly how symmetrical they are, but yeah. That's the kind of shape we were going for. Now on the lips they have very, very dark, kind of looks like a really dark berry kind of colour. So I am actually going to use an eyeliner pencil on my lips because, like, why not? It's just a brown eyeliner pencil. It's quite a graphic shape on the lips as well, so let's see what we can do. As you can see, I'm going quite far above my natural lip line, but obviously this isn't an everyday look. And over that I'm going to use a Benfit lip gloss called Raisin. So that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed that. Obviously it's not a very wearable look, but you could take elements from it, like do a graphic shape with your eyeliner maybe, as has been shown on other catwalk shows, or just do a dark lip with a really exaggerated cupid's bow. It's not to be taken literally, but I hope you enjoyed it, and please comment, rate and subscribe. Bye!